All right, ladies and gentlemen, with the Black Friday deals coming to an end within the next 2 days, I had a bunch of people hitting me up on Discord, especially after my last video, asking me to go through and evaluate these deals, let y'all know what I think is a waste of money and which ones I think is actually worth spending on. So I'm gonna tell you guys off rip, 95% of these deals are trash in my opinion, and the reason why I say that is because a lot of them require you to spend too much money to get the good shit, right? You have to buy a whole bunch of packs of mediocre to very low value, and then when you get to the end, that's when you get the good shit. Like, realistically, I really hate when they do that. However, you have other packs, like for example the Black Friday 200% bonus crystal pack here, which is absolutely amazing. Like this, if you spend money on the game, is a must buy. This, if you spend money on the game, is a must buy. And besides these two things, in my opinion, you should just be spending your money on crystals. So if you just wanted the straight up honest truth right away, no BS, that's what I'm spending my money on. I bought this once and I'm probably gonna buy it at least one more time, and then I'm gonna come over here and buy the Black Friday 200% bonus crystal, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up, and I might go in the mini shop. Is it still here? Yeah. And then pick up the 300 crystals for $1.39 because that's good value as well. Besides that, the rest of the shop pretty much just garbage. Truthfully speaking, I would not be spending dollars on tier 3 materials, and I would definitely not be spending the dollar value for tier 4 materials because the amount that you're getting is absolutely ridiculous. They would have to put at least 600 carbonadium for $4 for me to actually look at this. Like 600 live seeds, 600, you know what I'm saying? At least 600 tier 4 material for me to consider spending $4. That's my personal opinion. And a Book of Ashanti for $4? Absolutely not, bro. 99 cents? Maybe I'll consider that, okay? So the rest of the shop, pretty much just a waste of money outside of just the crystals. So just my honest truth here. Now, also, let me just touch on this briefly. You should not be buying any of these danger room characters, which you can't really see here because I have them all already, but on my free-to-play account I briefly touched on that. Do not buy any of the characters that are trapped at tier 2, especially if they're not a support character. So if you come over here, I would say Mystique is still worth buying. Emma Frost, if you have her newest uniform, is worth buying. Iceman is a skip. I would say Blue Dragon is a skip. Sabretooth is a skip. Okay, that's just my 2 cents on these crystal characters. And the ones you can't see, like Abomination, Negasonic, Rachel Summers, Professor X, all of those are skipped because Professor X is the only one that can get the tier 4, and he's already been replaced and he's not coming back anytime soon in the meta. Okay, Cable already replaced him, so that's a yikes. Moving on, as for these packs, overpriced, require you to spend too much money to get to the good shit. That's just my honest opinion, and at this point I don't think you should be buying tier 3 characters for cash, bro. Like, it's so easy to tier 3 characters. The hardest part of tier 3 characters in this game at this moment in time is literally just getting the books, bro. Like the books, let's go into materials here. Like shit like this takes a while if you're playing World Boss Legend, but they did drop a dev note. Are we gonna try and hold them to them actually delivering on that? That's my 2 cents, okay? But realistically, if they actually do what they said they're gonna do, books in the new year should be easier to attain from World Boss Legend, and that's literally the only difficult part when it comes to tier 3 characters right now, because look at how much in way of tier 3 materials that I have, bro. Like, just play story mode. Even if you don't have the characters, just play story mode on autoplay, and then just do World Boss and you'll stack up a bunch of tier 3 materials. So do not buy any of these packs that are offering you tier 3 materials or tier 2 materials. It's just not worth it. Literally, this pack right here, the Black Friday 6-step pack, bro, the only reason for you to even consider this is because it gives you a 6-star artifact at the end. But the reason why they're doing this, bro, is because they're only giving us 1 bingo this time around. They realize that when they drop 2 bingos back to back like they did for the anniversary, people just go in, buy crystals, and then play the bingo and say forget it to the packs, and they make what seems like less money. Whereas if they do this and say, oh, instead of giving them 2 bingos where they can get 2 6-star selectors for artifacts, 2 billion CTPs and all that stuff, let's just take those CTPs and those artifacts, don't give them a second bingo, and make a whole bunch of shitty packs, and then we can make, nah bro, see me now. See me, when I see shit like that, I say, okay, you want to play a stupid game, here's stupid prizes. So I ain't gonna buy none of these packs, bro, and y'all shouldn't either. So they make less money overall, and then maybe for the anniversary or maybe next Black Friday, they'll decide to do 2 bingos, because you're trying to shortchange us, bro. Like realistically, they put a sword and a brilliant in the secret shop, which is really good value. So a lot of people are getting excited that, oh, maybe we could get 2 perfect swords, 2 billion CDPs, 2 what's it called, 6-star artifact selectors, 2 5-star artifact selectors, 2 mighty CDPs. You know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, that's too much value for 35,000 crystals. Actually, it's a little bit more than like 40,000, but still, right? They're like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna have to split it up and put it in the shop here. Like shit like this, bro. Like, you out of your freaking mind. Like, you can see what I'm talking about, right? The second sword that you possibly could have gotten from the bingo, they put over here. The second brilliant CDP is over here. Like, bro, ain't nobody in their right mind gonna spend 70,000. Well, you know what? Nah, there's a whale out there that has unlimited money that don't mind doing it because they want to get the perfect sword. Bro, like, this is just ridiculous. 70,000 crystals for what, bro? Because realistically, all you want is the 6-star artifact selector and the sword. Everything else here, if you're the kind of person that has the crystals to spend here, bro, or maybe the sword, the boost swords to re-roll your swords and whatnot, but like, if you have the crystals to spend on this, bro, you don't need none of this stuff, bro. You don't need the mega tier 2, you don't need the 6-star rank up ticket. Like, it's a whole bunch of garbage that you have to buy to get the shit that you really want, and then it just sits in your inventory being an eyesore. You have shit like this, bro. Look at how many tickets that I have that I really can't use for nothing, just eating up inventory space. This shit you can't even sell in most cases, you know what I'm saying? So like, nah. But then again, it might be just coming from a perspective where I've been playing this game for so long that I have so much resources. If you're a brand new player, then these packs might look different to you, but even then, I would say, bro, buy the raw crystals, play the bingo, and just skip over a majority of these, bro. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, truly, it's not worth, especially these, bro. These are like the biggest scam in my opinion, bro. Like, I know people who buy this shit every Black Friday, every anniversary, and still to this day have not gotten a brilliant. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, because you have a 25% chance, but that also means you have a 75% chance of each of these that you pop open of getting screwed. Okay, so me personally, I stay away from all of these reforged CTP packs because it's just a waste of money. Okay, now if you want premium cards, honestly, this is still trash. Okay, because you're better off spending this $140 something on crystals and then going in the shop and then gambling, because there's a chance up for all the cards right now. Just go over here and just gamble for cards this way. You have a higher chance of getting more cards for less crystals, less cash. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I've been looking at this thing and I was hoping that maybe by Monday they would refresh and add some new packs in here. Maybe that will still happen. You know what I'm saying? As of me making this, reset is a couple hours away, so maybe they'll put in some new stuff for Cyber Monday, since these are technically the Black Friday sales. But looking at the timer, I don't think they're gonna do any additional sales on anything else, but I could be wrong. Maybe they have something that pops up from Monday until maybe Friday or whatever to lead into the next update. But all of these, in my opinion, just kind of trash. Truthfully speaking, even these I would not buy, because sure, you could get the bonus that comes from having the collection right away by spending 70 bucks, but you're better off just buying the raw crystals and going to gamble for the cards, because if you're gambling for cards, you're gonna get the additional non-premium cards so you can complete your comic card collection. It just doesn't make sense to buy those anymore, in my opinion. Now, I'm still missing the Doctor Strange one because I haven't gambled for cards in a very long time. But truthfully speaking, bro, 4% all attack, I'm good off that, bro, when I could just literally go in the team up collection here and get 10% all attack from tokens that I get from simply just playing the game and having uniforms that I already own. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, it doesn't apply to every character, but then again, there's also shit like swords, bro, that apply to every character, right? And it's so cheap and easy, bro. 4% all attack for $100. It's a, bro, well, it's not $100, like it's like $70 plus tax because Canada, right? But like, bro, a lot of these packs are overpriced for where we are in the game. A couple years ago, it still wouldn't make sense, but you know what I'm saying, now it just doesn't make sense to buy this shit, bro. That's just my personal opinion. I do like the fact that they're experimenting and they brought out this ISO set selector item, which is actually crazy to me. So you can literally select an ISO set and guaranteed get it without spending any gold. It's relatively cheap. It's $14, but again, I'm not gonna buy ISOs, bro. Like, I really am not. When I can literally just go into story mode and pop open these chests right here and just get a crap ton of them. Like, it don't make sense, bro. Like, how many of these I have? I have over 150 chests, bro. That's easily gonna get me, I would say, at least 20 fully awakened ISOs. It may not be the ones I want, but then, bro, it saves me $14. I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Times are hard as it is for people, bro. I'm not gonna spend on useless shit, and I'm not gonna recommend that you do that either, bro. Like, I don't see much in the way of value for a lot of the things that they put out this year for Black Friday outside of the crystals, bro. So it is what it is. I'm gonna just wrap it up here. Y'all let me know what your thoughts are. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the 365-day Black Friday pack here and go ahead and buy this and scoop one more crystal pack, and that's pretty much it for me for Black Friday, bro. Let me know what y'all get in the comment section. Out of here, bro.